Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you Netmarble for sponsoring this video about Fortress Siege in Lineage 2 Revolution. This is an amazing new PvP addition to the game, and it all starts with bidding. So you need to be in a clan that is saving up its Adina. Get in there, donate that Adina to the clan, help it out in those raids, and earn Adina for the clan so that you can make the bids, or rather, your clan leader can make the bids to try to take over a fortress in Fortress Siege. Now, Fortress Siege is different than Open Siege in that you're doing it with your clan as a whole, and this time, the battlefield is not necessarily even. You get to play your own character at its combat power, and you can use buffs, and these can give a critical advantage to one team or the other. So I'm talking about several different types of buffs. The first being the 3 feasts that can be prepared in your clan hall, small, medium, and large. They all stack, but the effects only last for 30 minutes, so you want to wait and eat right before you move into Fortress Siege. If you haven't seen it before, check out the 3 tables in your clan hall, and you can also see, based upon the food that's laying there, there's the medium, here is the large feast, and then way over here, the small feast, the pizza hanging out on the right hand side. So go ahead and take all 3 of those right before you head in to Fortress Siege and check out those buffs that you get. They are significant, but again, they only last for 30 minutes. In addition, you can brew your own potions in the clan hall. Again, go to the potions menu, and if you've saved up those ingredients and your clan coins, you can brew potions that give you additional attack, defense, several other important stats. So check that out. Also, the potions that are available to you are dependent upon your clan level. Next up, don't forget, go to your clan shop and check out the clan buffs. Again, depending upon your clan level, you may have unlocked a few or a bunch of these different clan buffs. These last for an hour, and get in there, apply those buffs. Again, if you have the coins, make sure you do better than I did and budget those coins before Fortress Siege. And last but not least, the potions and the soul shots available in the regular shop. Make sure you've got those soul shots turned on. That is going to add a lot of damage output during the battle itself. So our Fortress Siege is just about to begin. Our clan working together on Discord in voice chat. This is critical, you guys. I think that honestly, the 2 by far most important parts of the strategy are A, get your clan to show up, and B, communication and coordination. I think voice chat helps so much right here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the map. Now today our clan spawned on the blue side, the right hand side. We are the blue team, and our goal is twofold. 1, to protect our holy artifacts right there on the right hand side, and number 2, to get our leader to imprint the opponent's holy artifacts on the far left hand side of the map. Now, in order to do that, we need to get through those defensive towers. There are 6 defensive towers. We have to get 2 of them down in front of one of those gates before we can pass through the gate. Get at least 1 more of those defensive towers down, and then imprint that holy artifact. In the dead center of the map is the Spring of Recovery. Any unit that stands near that recovers hit points. To the left is the Altar of Wind. To the right of that, the Altar of Earth. Any clan that can imprint one of those altars receives a 10% increase in attack for 3 minutes. But should your clan succeed in imprinting both towers at the same time, it's a 30% bonus in attack. And we will see in just a moment just how significant that bonus can be. So the 30-minute Fortress Siege just underway. Our clan rushes outside the gate in a coordinated effort. Part of our team is moving down and trying to imprint the Altar of Earth, as the other moves towards the opponent's top gate and starts to press that lane early. You'll notice that right away both teams successfully imprint the altar on their side, and now there's no sense in fighting at those altars because the imprint remains for that 3 minutes and it cannot be taken away. So our team now is starting to work on controlling the Spring of Recovery, while a larger team has been pushing up towards that top lane, starting to try to get some damage done to the defensive towers outside the gate, as the rest of us were working on holding off the opponents, keeping them from getting any progress at that bottom lane, making sure they're not making a big push towards our gates. And then eventually the idea is we'd like to control both of the altars. I'm going to move up here and check out the pressure, here they are, everybody fighting at the gate already, trying to get one of the defensive towers down. Now it's key to move off to one side. You don't want both of those defensive towers firing at you at once. You can see they do a massive amount of damage. Now my assignment was kind of roving between the healing well and going up there, checking on how progress is going there. We want to make sure we don't lose control of this healing well, because our long-term strategy was to imprint both towers and then make a major push in through the gates and after the opponent's holy artifacts. So we're waiting right now for that time to tick down on the imprints as we continue to try to pick off the opponents and again, make sure they don't make any progress down our bottom lane. So offensive players, mid lane players, and defensive players watching that other lane are absolutely critical. You need to have spotters keeping you aware of what's happening through the voice chat, making sure they don't put together a big Zerg or a big rush down one lane. You can see most of the fighting right now is taking place at that top left tower, and that's exactly the way we want it. The opponent is on their heels right now. They're focused on defense. They aren't able to put together a big offensive push. There's a little bit of fighting happening here at the healing well as the imprinting time is down to under a minute now. So we were looking ahead. We're thinking about getting both of those towers, those altars, imprinted once that time runs out. In the meantime, trying to grind down that defensive tower, it is not easy. You can see I'm running away, going back to get healed, just kind of checking up on things as we control the center and we continue to work on the offense. Now, the other clan didn't put together a big solid push down the bottom lane. Part of that reason there was they simply didn't have the numbers. Like I talked about at the beginning of the episode, you've got to have your members show up. If that doesn't happen, then you're going to be at a severe disadvantage. You can see now we've got clan members all over their altar. The altar of wind is just about ready to be imprinted again. And as soon as that time runs out in 6 seconds right there, then we will have clan members ready to imprint that, take over both altars, and give us that 30% damage bonus. So it looks like we're getting the job done, imprinting both towers now. So I've moved to that top lane and I'm going to help try to damage that tower. The defensive towers there are so powerful. You can see lots of players are up there battling as well. I am going to die here shortly to, well, just a lot of damage, and gotta wait to respawn for a few seconds. But it looks like, again, we're keeping the pressure on. We're not allowing the other clan to put together a big counter force, a big attack that is going to go down the opposite lane. And we're keeping constant pressure on that top lane so that they really have no choice but to try to defend that. And now, notice what's happened to both of the altars. They are imprinted by our clan, and we have a 30% attack buff right now for the next, well, now it's down to a minute 43, but over a minute and a half. So yes, that makes it easy for us to crush through. Well, okay, not easy. It makes it slightly easier than it was to crush through the enemy's towers. We got through the gate. Now we're working on that top defense tower that is closest to us, and there it is. That's the enemy's holy artifacts. Again, only our clan leader can imprint it. He is the only player in this battle on our side that can win things for us. So we're trying to keep him alive. That's, again, part of the coordination, keeping your clan leader alive, getting the defensive towers down so that he can get in there and imprint that holy artifacts without being killed. So we're continuing to press down. By this point, the opposing clan has pretty much realized that they don't have much of a chance. We've outnumbered them. We have outpowered them. We've had the coordination. We've pressured ourselves down. We've taken over their spawn point. And now you can see the clock counting down 15 seconds as Smokable from the clan Paragon. No, that's really his name, Smokable. Is imprinting the holy artifact, and there it is. Final seconds countdown. 3, 2, 1, and the owners of the fortified camp fortress are now the members of the clan Paragon. So right now there are 8 different fortresses that you can bid for and battle for. We went after the fortified camp fortress, and it does belong to us. We get all sorts of rewards, and there is a conquer shop now in our clan hall where we can purchase additional items, and they're pretty cool. So the rewards are really good if you win a fortress siege. Here you can see the overall stats. I had 9 kills and 2 deaths. I did succeed in destroying one of the defense towers, and my overall score was 71. I would call that respectable. So again, overall, I think we performed really well as a team, coordinated Everybody showed up, got some great rewards, and we are all really enjoying Fortress Siege. I hope you guys do as well. Thank you, as always, for watching all the way to the end of the video. Thank you again, Netmarble, for sponsoring this video. Let me know down in the comments what you would like to see from future videos, and I'll see you again tomorrow for more Full Attacks.